Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Malloy, and I'm teaching this course here called CSA 105, which is in English, that's Introduction to Software Applications. And welcome. Okay, we're going to have fun here. And what we're going to do for this session of our class, our course, we're going to have three videos here. This is the first one, just basically an introduction to the course and say hi. So enough of looking at me. Let's look at some slides. Okay, again, it's the Introduction to Software Applications, CSA 105. And again, I'm Rich Malloy. And originally, the course was scheduled to be in the old days. Do you remember they actually had class sessions at certain times and days? Well, this was when it was scheduled for 10 o'clock, Tuesday and Thursday. And we'll try to continue that for these optional class sessions. So please stop in and see that. We'll do that on Zoom so you can take a look at you and see you. But if you can't make it, of course, then we have these videos that you can come and take a look at as well. All right. So let's take a look at some slides. Basically, welcome. Okay. Good to be here. I hope you had a good vacation. And again, it's going to be an interesting course. Okay. Our course is, again, Introduction to Software Applications. We're going to be covering basically computer basics and the internet, a pretty important thing, Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, three very important computer applications that you really need to know in business nowadays. Okay, who am I? Again, I'm Rich Malloy. I'm an adjunct professor here, which is just a fancy way of saying a part-time professor. In my regular time, okay, I'm a computer consultant and trainer. And formerly, I was in the magazine business, in computer magazines. I was editor-in-chief of Mobile Computing Magazine, executive editor of Byte Magazine. Both those magazines, unfortunately, are not around anymore. But it was a real fun gig to play there, okay? Because it was like having this front row seat on this amazing industry, the personal computer industry, just being developed right in front of my eyes. It was incredibly good job. Okay, so enough about me, all right? Basically, just welcome to college. Anybody, if you're here, if this is the first course here at the college, this is your first semester, just want to say welcome. There is a big difference between college and high school, okay? You're going to have a lot more freedom, but you're also going to have a lot more responsibility. So it's up to you to pick the right courses and to do well in those courses. So to pick good courses, pick a good major, and apply yourself, okay? Do the best you can here. Your education is really important. I cannot stress that enough. It's very important. So just put yourself in it and do as much as you can. Now, when you a couple of years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, people may ask you, like, what do you remember from college? And it turns out that it's not so much what we professors tell you. Okay, that would be nice if you did remember, but unfortunately you're not. What you are going to remember, though, is the things that you do, the things you say, the things that you actually get involved in. So to get the most out of your college experience here, do as much as you can, say as much as you can, okay? Work on as many projects as you can, okay? Just get involved as much as you can. And then the more you do that, the more you're going to get out of this experience, okay? And it's a very good experience, okay? It's going to be a good training for your job and to give you the information, the tools you need to get a good job. Okay, now I just want to congratulate you folks here. You are brilliant. Okay, now why do I say that? Well, a couple of reasons. Okay, basically, number one is you're here in this community college, and you can see, well, you can't really see, but if we were meeting in a regular classroom, you can see that it's a small class. It's at maximum here. There's only about 36 students in the class. In our class, is only 26, okay? And that's great because if you were to go to a 4-year college or university, you know how big the classrooms are in for the freshman and sophomore class? They're huge. 600, where I went, 600 students in the class, okay? And my professor was this tiny little guy at the beginning, at the front of the class. So much better to have a smaller class, okay? I guarantee you, much better. Okay, another good thing is the professors here. They've actually had real jobs, okay? They know what it takes to get a job, to get that paycheck, and to get hired and to get promoted and to keep the job during rough times. So that's real good because, you know, the professors at 4-year colleges and universities, well, they're very smart, but they know basically how to be professors. A lot of them have never had a real job, okay? So they just know how to be a professor. So our professors here have a much better feel for the real world. So So that's real good. And of course, the most important thing is that this is the best higher education bargain in the world. Now, I have not traveled all over the world, but I do know this, that these community colleges, they're only available in the United States. And the community college is an incredibly good deal. Okay, and think about it, what you're paying for this education. And if you were to go to a 4-year college or university, think what you'd be paying there. Okay, probably twice, 3 times, maybe as much as 10 times what you're paying here. Okay, and the great thing is you can spend 2 years here. You can get a degree, and then you can transfer to a regular 4-year college or university, and you spend another 2 years there, and you get your bachelor degree there. And when you get that degree, is there going to be a little asterisk next to your name saying this student has not paid the full amount? No, there's going to be no asterisk like that. You're going to get the same exact diploma as all those other chumps who paid full price. Like, you're getting your education basically for half price. I think that's pretty brilliant. Okay, real good. So I congratulate you. Very good. Now, why are you taking this course? Now, I think you're taking it because it's a required course, right? Well, yeah, that's probably why you're here. But the question is then, why did the college consider this course worth taking? Why does it not just worth taking, but required? Why are they considering it so important? Well, because it is an important course. Now, there are other courses here that are very good. There's English courses and chemistry courses and all sorts of different courses, and they're all very good. But I think, and maybe I'm biased here, but I think this course is the most important one. Okay, it's the most important one because it's, basically, let me give you a hint here. This course is going to be the best course here for getting a job, okay? Because yes, if you go to interview for a job, are they going to ask you in the Shakespearean play Romeo and Juliet, what's the plot points? No, they're not going to ask you that. Or if they're going to ask you, what's the chemical formula for table salt? It's sodium chloride, but they're not going to ask you that. Okay, what are they going to ask you? They're going to ask you, do you know how to use Microsoft Word? Or do you know how to use Microsoft Excel or PowerPoint? And because you've taken this course, you're going to say, yes, of course, I took this course, I got an A in it, and you're going to get the job, right? So I consider this is the most important course at this college, okay? Very, very important. Okay. In fact, it's not just me thinking this. Okay, they did a survey of a bunch of CEOs at companies, asked them what are the 10 most important business skills that new employees should have. Okay, and this is the list here. Okay, and when you look, you see that our course does pretty good here, okay? Because what we talk about is computer skills. Yeah, we talk about that, a little bit about typing, okay? Communication skills, talk about email and various other communications. Research, how you can research on the computer, how you can use Microsoft Office and Word, and writing, a little bit about writing in Microsoft Excel, okay? So look at this. We're covering we're covering 6 out of the 10 things in this one course. All right, so that's pretty good, pretty important course. Okay, good. A couple of rules here, okay? Number one is to keep in contact. Now, we're not meeting in a classroom here, so it's going to be difficult. You have a lot of responsibility to keep in touch with me and with your other class members. So please do that, okay? So keep in touch. Don't wander off. It's going to be very, very important that you do that. And also do the work, okay? Yes, you can listen to me talk and you can read, but the main thing you need to do is to work. Do the work. That'll cause the information to stick in your brain and be much more useful to you. Okay, and by the way, there's not that much work. Okay, so please do it. Okay, it's going to get much more out of it if you do that. Who am I? How are you going to refer to me? Okay, basically, Mr. Malloy, Professor Rich. Okay, any of those things would be fine and be really good to do that. And if you have a particular way that you want to be addressed, please let me know. I'd be glad to accommodate that. Be honest. All right. Now, there's 2 things in business that guarantee success. Number one is results. Okay, that you do good work and you do a lot of it. Okay, that's very important. But equally important, if not more so, is that you have good relationships with other people. And the key to having good relationships is trust. To be honest. So let's start developing the skill of being trustworthy, being honest, right? So if something happens, Tell me the truth about it, okay? Not that your dog ate your homework, okay? Just tell me what happens. I've been where you are. I've experienced a lot of the problems that you have, and I can imagine the other ones. Just let me know. I'll be glad to accommodate them as much as I can. But let's be honest, and we can work together and make sure that things that you all have the most productive and the best. You get the best bang for your buck out of this course. Okay, and the last thing, very important, is smile. Okay, have fun in this course. Okay, I'm not going to, don't frown in this course. This is a fun course. We're talking about computers. Okay, they're really good and fun to play with, and you get paid to use them. Okay, so how can you be unhappy? Okay, we're in this great country, this incredible country, in this great state. We're working with this incredible course here at this nice college. So much stuff to be happy about. Okay, so smile, and even if you're down, if you're not happy, smile. Smiling has a way of making you feel better. So it doesn't take that much to do it. Doesn't cost anything. So please smile. Okay, do we agree? Okay, just keep in touch. Okay, do the work. Call me by some appropriate name. Be honest and have fun. Okay, all right, that's it. We'll go on to our next video. Let me go back here, stop sharing. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's it. We're going to go on to our next video, which will be talking about how you can get in touch with all the different computer systems we have available. Okay, so please be sure to go to that one. Okay, see you there.